Hi everyone, we're now on chapters 5 and 6 in week 3 of the book club reading The Alter Ego Effects by Todd Herman. Well, things are picking up now because chapter 5 is called Finding Your Moments of Impact. Now, when you think of a moment of impact, first, I thought of it as a moment where you should shine, where you make impact. You make an impact on the crowd if you're a speaker, or on your students if you're a teacher. But actually, the moment of impact in the clients and Todd Herman's clients are actually the moments where they should be making an impact, but they fail because they don't have their alter ego up to snuff, or they just don't have one yet, right? So the moment of impact when you're looking for your alter ego is actually where you should shine. It's the moment where you should shine, but somehow get stuck in what Herman calls the ordinary world, which is a principle we saw in the earlier chapters, right? And so he suggests target mapping. So again, in the earlier chapters, excuse me, we saw that it was important to name the enemy and to dissect it, to get to know it. And one of the ways of doing it, which he introduces in this chapter, is target mapping, and focusing, keying in on actions that have a real impact in your field of play. And often these are the most challenging as well. So there's more resistance. And he's got some great examples. But now, before I forget, in the target mapping, you can always start with the end goal and work your way back, right? So that, you want to I want to have a huge book club with, thousands, or let's say at least hundreds of people. No, let's go for thousands. People from all over the world, every single continent, talking and improving their English, okay? And at the same time, exchanging views on books and good reads and other things. So perhaps instead of starting at the beginning, I could start with the end goal I just explained to you and work my way back, right? So that's the target mapping. Anyway, so he's got two great examples about people who are missing their moments of impact, unfortunately. One is the amazing salesman who's able to outsell anyone, but who only organizes one sale event per year. So Todd Herman helps him organize more events because these are his moments of impact. And this salesman is all of a sudden selling, gazillions and making lots of money and pleasing people because people are happy to buy from him as well because he's got a good product. Let's also keep that in mind. And then the second example is the people pleaser. So this woman is a people-pleasing entrepreneur who forgets about herself when she should be fighting for herself. She's only fighting for her customer and forgets about herself. So he uses target mapping to help them build their alter ego. And it's the third time I'm mentioning it, but as we saw earlier, in the earlier chapters, we look at the problem or the problems, but it was really kind of a general overhaul. We started dissecting and we get the global picture. Now, chapter 5 is more like microsurgery. You really go in and focus on those life-changing details to get new results during your moment of impact, right? So the reader's mission in chapter 5 is to find their moment of impact. Anyway, see you on Thursday for our weekly chat, and have a great week.